guys, welcome back to another layout update. So in this update I got some train show stuff to show you, and then some small progress on the layout, and also got, of course, I'll have a few trucks to show you. And also this past weekend, the 24th, March 24th was my birthday, so obviously I got some birthday stuff to show you. So we're going to get into it with just some progress and some truck updates. Alright, so the first thing I just want to talk about is I got this little section of foam covered and with grass. I know it's not a lot, it's just a couple feet of stuff, and I actually left this section bare because that's where the road is going to continue. So I thought about covering it up with just scenery or with the turf, and then just going right over that with the joint compound, but I wasn't really sure how well that would come out, so I decided to leave it just the painted section. Alright, so the first truck I'm going to show you is this River Point Station high rail truck. It's already decaled from Norfolk Southern, and this is one of the new standard cabs. I built a little what I call a light duty welding truck. So it's got a toolbox, a welder, plus a couple tanks for cutting stuff. As you can see, they're not even glued. Painted one, got to paint the other green. Threw some details up front with some bumper marker post, a cone, and then a brass antenna. Also got a rack for the ladder, which is glued into place. But I just think that's kind of a cool little detail. And the truck sitting next to it is another custom CSX maintenance truck this time. It is the extended cab version, and I went off of real photos of this one. So I got the custom rack, the headache rack with the beacon, and 4 spotlights. 2 of them are facing forward, and 2 of them are facing backwards over the bed. Removed the spare tire, glued it into the bed of the truck just like the rear one. Got a toolbox and then just a cone. Same thing with this one, brass bumper marker posts and a brass antenna, which have to be painted. Also the decals are custom, and also decided to put on the rear tailgate decal, which I think it came out pretty cool. So overall it's a really nice truck, and I'm really glad how this one came out. Alright, so here's another truck. This one is a NCDOT truck. I'm calling this the surveyor truck. So it's what they go out to survey plots of land that they want to do work on, or gather information about that plot of land. So I didn't really look at any real surveyor trucks, but this is kind of what I threw together and what I thought of in my head. So it's a yellow River Point Station extended cab truck, custom beacon light up top, custom headache rack with, again, spotlights on the ends, a River Point Station toolbox on one side, then a custom rack with map tubes inside, and then the River Point Station ladder that I painted the edges of. Thought that was a nice detail. And then it's got the custom NCDOT decal, a couple things in the bed, just a cone and a road sign, and then a brass antenna. So I think it turned out pretty good, and I really like it. Alright, so here's the final truck that I've been working on. This is I don't even know what to call it. It's just it's not, I don't even know if it's going to be a CSX truck. I've had those decals for a long time, and they're really not the greatest. So I'm taking those off, and I'm either replacing them with CSX or Norfolk Southern, but this is just another custom truck with a conduit, map tube, ladder, custom boom or crane, high rear wheels, of course. So really like how this truck came out. Again, I didn't really go off of any prototype pictures. Just threw this together with what I had. Basically, kind of just wanted to make a truck out of what I had and see what I could do with my spare parts, and this is what I came out with. I'll be adding DOT stripes on the side and a couple other details in the bed. You can see right there where that styrene stuff is where the boom mount used to be, or the boom support used to be. So overall, I think it's a really nice truck. So here's another project I'm working on. This is a Herzog cat car topper. They use this for unloading ballast. Mainly they use it for unloading ties along the tracks. And it is a real machine. It's got these plates that are basically welded to the stabilizers and to the bucket. And it just slides across the tops of gondolas. And the rear backhoe portion of it has been fitted with a grapple attachment. I don't have one yet. I've got one, but I just don't like the look of it, so I took the regular bucket off, and I've just got to order a decent looking grapple. But it's basically done. I too have glued the pad supports on the stabilizers, and I left the front one off just so I can still use it as a machine working on the sides of the tracks. So, but overall, this project is looking really, really nice. So here's a new structure, I guess you'd call it, to the layout. This is a Rix Products. This is actually two kits, but it's a Rix product, Modern Highway Overpass. And when I say two kits, I mean that's what it is. It's two kits. They make two kits available. One is a 50-foot section, which basically comes with one bridge section, which a section you can see is basically from here to right here where the seam is, and then one pier support. So I got one kit of that, and then the next kit they make is a 150-foot section. So if you can do the math, that means it comes with 3 bridge sections and 6 pier supports. But I only use 3 for right now. So this is a really nice kit. Really, really love it. So my plan is to extend it to where it goes almost to the wall, and then extend it a little more to where it comes out to almost the edge. Not right up to the edge, just in case I bump it when I'm going in and out of the layout. And then also I want it to be over in that corner too, to make it look like it'll connect over there. So another new thing I want to talk about while I'm here is this semi-truck. This is a Trucks and Stuff semi-truck with a spread axle flatbed trailer. The load does not come with it. I've had this load for a while, so I just think it looks really nice on the back of the truck. So that's just something new there. Alright, so here's a look at the some of the cars I got at a recent train show here in March. It was held at the New Bern Convention Center. And these are just the 2 cars. These are some of the cars I bought. Like I said, it's a 55-foot Conrail coil car and a 40-foot tank car. These are both Walthers kits, and the Conrail car was already built. I should also mention I got these both for $5 for both. So that's $202.50 a piece. And the Conrail car has just got one of the supports missing. Actually, half of it was in the box. The other half was not with it. So I can easily make that out of styrene. But it has metal wheels and KD couplers, which is a plus. The tank car was not built, but all the parts were new in the box. They weren't even off the sprues. But it came with KD couplers in the box, and it still has plastic wheels. So I'll just change those out in the future. But these were 2 really nice cars that I found for a great deal. So I had to pick them up. Also, while we're over here, this is one of the things I bought myself for on my birthday. I had some money. And this is the Walthers DQ fast food restaurant kit. This is a fairly new kit. Came out, I don't even think it came out even a year ago, and I've always wanted it. They made the vintage version and the modern version. Obviously, I'm going to buy the modern version. I've already opened it up, and I've already got the footprint of the kit out, and I've kind of just laid it out to where hope it will go. So this is basically how big the building is going to be. The front of it is actually on this side, and then there's also a door on this side, and there's also a drive-through. So I made sure there was enough room for vehicles to drive around behind it. I might slide it a little more forward towards the road. I should also mention I'm going to make this whole area paved with some compound, so it'll raise the building up a little. But this is the basic footprint of it. So I think it should be really cool kit once it's done. I just gotta get some paint, and that's about it. The hardest part, I believe, is going to be, if I can get the camera out of the holder, is the brickwork up front. So I'll have to see if some guys have built this kit and see what they've done to do that. But overall, I will definitely update you guys on the kit once it's done. Alright, so here's another freight car I bought at the train show. This is an Athearn Genesis 50-foot boxcar. Got this for $10, I believe. And what really got me on this car was the American flag. It's got on both sides, and the 1776 and the 1976 years on it, with also the you can kind of see it's got the American flag in the numbers as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. I just thought that looked pretty cool, so decided to pick this one up. Also bought this Walthers Gold Line, I believe it was, or whatever their standard Walthers is. This is a 65-foot BNSF gondola. Nothing too special about it. It's just got plastic wheels, plastic couplers, but decided to get it just because it was a little different other than CSX, Norfolk Southern. And then finally, I bought another American Limited Norfolk Southern Trinity 3-bay covered hopper, or 2-bay covered hopper, sand hopper. Sorry, I thought it was 3-bay. This one was actually $20. If you guys know that these are very, very expensive, they're 40, 45, 50 bucks. So it was a guy had a table full of them for $20 because he didn't do modern stuff, and he just was trying to get rid of it. So now you've seen all my train show finds, and we'll go into some other new purchases. Alright, so for one of the freight cars I got recently, new ones I got I should say, is this Intermountain mechanical reefer in the NRDX lettering, and it's also got the Coltrane logo on it. Decided to pick this up just because it was kind of different, and I kind of like the blue on it. And I don't think I've got another one of these reefers somewhere in BNSF, I think. Or no, that's just a regular box car, never mind. So I don't, I should take that back. I should say I don't have one of these reefer cars. This style, I mainly got the 64-foot reefers. So just something different, and I really like it. So the next car I picked up is this Union Pacific XSSW 60-foot high cube boxcar. Again, I just wanted something a little different other than CSX and Norfolk Southern, and I really like these high cube boxcars. I've got some of the I don't even remember what the size is, but they're shorter than these. And also Athearn is coming out with more of the TTX Gunderson high cube boxcar, and those are going for some pretty good money right now on eBay because they haven't made them in I don't know how long, but I think it's been a few years since they made them. They're going for $70, $80, $90 on eBay. That's just new in box, just for one. So pretty happy Athearn is coming out with some more of those because I really like those. I don't have any of the TTX high cube cars. I got a few of the TTX just regular box cars, but this is another nice pickup that I decided to get. I also picked up this River Point Station Ford Expedition, just to add more to my vehicles. And no, this isn't going to be a maintenance of way or DOT or city utilities truck. Need more just kind of everyday vehicles, so this is just a good one. And well, if you can't tell, my favorite color is blue, and this is a kind of a dark blue, so decided to pick this up. And by the way, I should mention the hobby shop I go to regularly is called the Antique Barn. It's in Wilson, North Carolina. I'll leave, I'll post a picture at the end of the video of the information on how to get a hold of them and directions on how to get there. And then the last couple things I decided to pick up are just a couple detail items. They're both made by JL Innovations. This company makes some really good detail stuff. They make shop toolboxes, gas pumps. So what I picked up is a pack of 10 cones, and I've already used one. But these are all metal, pre-painted. So these are really nice. And these are actually scale cones, so they look really, really nice with in the back of vehicles for construction sites and stuff like that. I also picked up a pack of 2 air compressors. So I think these look good in the back of some of my trucks. And again, they're all pre-painted and decaled already, ready to go. And like I said, there's the name of my hobby shop right there. One I go to, camera focus. The Antique Barn and Hobby Shop. And again, I'll post a picture of the information on how to get a hold of them and directions to it. So that about wraps it up for the update, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and keep coming back for more videos. Follow me on Instagram. That's about it. So see you next time.